guys, we're going to be looking at doing a unit replacement, potentially full system. So we're on the main level. There's a slab underneath, 3-ton condenser and coil, cased coils, 70,000 BTU, standard efficiency, single stage. It adequately satisfies for the IC we're in a closet. There's space. I just say watch your head on that. Pretty noticeable, but measurements. All right, so I measured from that point to that right there at about 17 inches. For the height, I measured from right there to right the top right there, about 33 inches, and then a depth of 28. For the return, I measured right from that point to the edge of right there. I got that measured at about 9.5. And then for the depth on the return, I took from right there going back at about 24 inches. I also measured the return trunk itself from right there to there at about 8 inches. For the height, I measured right at the crease there, this coil, and then I went up to here. I'll show you. See where that line is? Right there. I've got that measured at about 40 inches. For the width, I took the smallest point just above the coil from that point to that point at about 17 inches, and same thing with the depth at about 19.5. So there are a couple of rounds coming out. So we'll start with the supply. I've got roughly measured, I see, so I've got one right there, and then there's two up in the back. You kind of see, yeah, there's one right behind there's two back there and one right there. So I've got, so the two, they're accessible roughly about like 7 and 8 inches. The third, it looks like it's also about the same size as that guy that we're looking at right now, so do with that information as you will. For the return, I noticed that there are two rounds coming out of it, so right there and right there. I've got those measured at roughly about 7 and 8 inches. For the filter size, what we're going to be looking at is, so it's 1625 by 1, so standard filter size. We may potentially be, so having a conversation for just getting something that might be a little bit more friendly to for the indoor air quality. But other than that, it looks like it's actually really easy access, and I don't see anything that's like sticking out just based on from what I noticed. Pretty easy access to everything. So we do a humidifier right there. Everything looks pretty good to me. So let you guys take a look at it. I think that's about it. Yeah. So there you guys go.